You have received the program. There will be 3 presentations by former exchange students, and there will be a general Q&A session. Let me quickly introduce you to the presenters. First, there is Nicolas Bordi. He will give you a presentation about his exchange at National University of Singapore. Then there's Aline van Meer. She studied at Bocconi University in Milan. There's Jeanette Ong. She studied at Peking University, Guanghua School of Management. The IRO members who are here this afternoon, let me introduce you to them. 3 officers, Nathalie Derks, Ruud Reinders, and Anouk Kwade. I'm Ike de Haan, I'm the coordinator. I would like to give the floor to Nicolas. I hope you will enjoy his presentation about NUS and about UBA, his former home university, Buenos Aires. The floor is for Nicolas.
Okay, thank you, Ike, and thank you everyone for coming. Can you hear me like this? It's okay? Yeah. Okay. So, today I'm going to talk about 2 universities because before coming to Maastricht I was a regular student in Buenos Aires University. I decided to come for an exchange to Maastricht and then I ended up liking it really much, so I transferred myself here. And secondly to NUS because that's the place I chose for going abroad. So let's start with Buenos Aires. And why you should choose Buenos Aires? Besides the meaning. Well, it's far away, so it's something different. Now you have the chance to go in far away. You don't have so many obligations with work, so I think it's a good opportunity to go and explore something new. For learning Spanish, Spanish is a very useful language, so and by being in the country, of course, it's the best way to learn properly. Has a good academic level, and I put like a mark there because I want to explain this later. Then you get to know the Latin American culture. Tango, if someone is interested in tango, which is fine. You have really good traveling opportunities. Being in Buenos Aires is quite central, and it's like a good base for to visit in other South American countries. And you have really good food and really cheap, so. And everybody told me it's the best. Maybe it's a little bit biased in my opinion, but that's it. So learn Spanish. It's easy there. It's cheaper than doing it in Europe. Most of the exchange students I met a few students that went to Buenos Aires University, and I was really surprised by how fast they learn Spanish there. I'm not sure if people from Maastricht have a special language ability, or Dutch or German, I don't know. But they really learn really fast, like in 1 month, taking some intensive courses, they were speaking really, really good. So, I think speaking Spanish is a really good skill and a really good tool for later in your life. And some facts like 500 million people speak Spanish in the world, so that's very useful, I guess. It's useful also for traveling later on. If you're going to travel around South America, everyone speaks Spanish except for Brazil, but they will understand you anyway, so don't worry. It's cheaper than in Europe. And probably everyone can understand this sign or not? Yeah, probably you can. Okay, so now about the academic level, which I wanted to explain a little bit. First, just some really quick facts. It was founded in 1821. It's the largest university in Latin America. It has over 300,000 students in all the faculties. It's among the most prestigious universities in Latin America. Alumni from there got 5 Nobel Prizes, and I read that it's the university or Spanish-speaking university with most Nobel Prizes. That's also quite nice. And Che Guevara is from there, Then about the academic level, you have to take some things into consideration. It's a huge university, it's very big. It's public funded, so anyone from Argentina can study for free here. So of course this makes a lot of students go there. And Latin American work culture is just different, so it's sometimes not as organized as we are used to here in Maastricht and in Germany also. So it's not as organized as UN. So this is kind of like not such a good point for Buenos Aires, but I have to tell you anyway. Like, yeah, sometimes it's a little bit disorganized, you will have to get used to this, but it's part of the experience, so I think it's nice. And then, yeah, about the academic level, it really differs from course to course. It's, like I said, it's very big, and there's many different, within each subject, there's many different coordinators. So, if you choose a good coordinator, you have like a really good level, and you have to study a lot. On the other hand, if you choose another coordinator that is not so strict, it will not be so hard. So it really depends on what you want to do and if you can get information correctly, which I hopefully can help you with that, but you have to contact me later. But yeah, it changes from the professor, from the subject, and from the time scale, because there's classes from like 7 a.m. to 9 at night. So there's like many different schedules, and it changes. The level really changes from one to one, so it's up to you. Like I said. What I think is very interesting here, there's some really interesting courses about the Latin American and the Argentinian economic policies and this context, which I think is useful for people who is from Europe to learn more about South America and Latin America and how the economics work over there. So that's nice. And I think you should have to take into account that it's a traditional learning method. It's not like in Maastricht, that we have much more participation and there's like smaller groups, but it's more like big lecture halls, and the professor speaks and you have to take notes. You can ask questions if you want, but you're not going to be encouraged to make participation. If you want, you can do it, but it's different this way. It's not so active like in Maastricht, it's more like kind of passive. But I think that this happens in many universities. So here I have a little video that I made. It's not great, but okay, that's what I can do. So you can see, because I was going to look for some pictures of the university, so you can see it, but I had some shots from the video, so I thought it was going to be better. And hopefully some music. That's the metro. It's situated in the middle of the city, so it's really access. That's a really good access. Yeah, the rooms are really nice. Sorry. But it's not the rooms of matter, guys. Some other stuff coming up. Okay. It's a library. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the building and stuff. So, as you can see, the infrastructure maybe is not the highlight about Buenos Aires University. It's nice, but how better here. Just let me check if I can. Okay. So, about the city. Okay, it's a very big city, it's 11 million people. In any big city, of course, you can have any kind of activity that you like, okay, going out, disco, pubs, restaurants, any kind of sport. Yeah, I think anything you can need or want, you will find it, because it's an extremely big city, so that makes a great student life, I guess. It has a lot of big parks, so where you can go just for sport. It's very common in Argentina to go on Sunday with your friends, play soccer on these parks, or tomar mate. I'm not sure if everybody knows about mate. It's like this kind of a tea, but you have it with the round thing and with a metal straw. Okay, if you choose there, you will know what it is. Okay, it's safe. Okay, I'm not sure if it's safer than Maastricht, but it's. I want just to clarify this maybe stereotype that some people have about South America. Like, oh, if I go to South America, it's going to be so dangerous. It's not dangerous. I never got robbed or anything bad happened to me. So. It's just common sense, so don't have this it's dangerous feeling into account from your decision. People's really friendly with foreigners. There's a lot of restaurants and bars on this coast. And yeah, about traveling opportunities, because I think this is also very important when you're making your decision, not only the academic level, but also which experiences you can get out of it, like culturally speaking, right?